This is Up for Debate, episode number 308, recorded March 12th, 2026. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this episode of Up for Debate, March Matt-ness edition. I'm Sean Jennings, joined by our own dream Matty. It's Matt Mariani. Hello, Matt.
Hello, Sean. I was just musing on the title of our show and how far we have sunk from that original goal of being a debate podcast.
Yeah, the
to a
Goldilocks
podcast
zone
that's
is in a grave somewhere.
Yeah. But there is no debate over the myriad of dads we have here. They're all handsome, and there are many of them to choose from. I guess the only debate will be who will we go home with at the end of the night.
I'm excited to find out. I don't know about you. For folks just joining, this is your first year on the show. We have an annual tradition where Matt gets his own month. We call it March Matt-ness. It has never lasted 30 days. It always is longer for some reason, unlike a real month. And Matt gets to program it however he likes. Now, in the past, we've done For Dummies books. I think we just browsed Wikipedia and talked about sharks for an hour once.
We did.
But most famously, over the last, 4 years now, we have been gaming mostly with, it started with text-based adventures, which we did for a few years. Now we moved on to games you can see with your eyeballs. We're live on Twitch right now. We're real gamers.
March Matt-ness kind of reminds me of like when it's a kid's birthday and you tell the kid like we can do whatever you want, and then you like, the kid says something like improbable, and you're like, we can't do that, and then the kid says, but you said we could do whatever I want.
Yeah, Matt's basically a Make-A-Wish kid.
Use my words more carefully.
Matt is a Make-A-Wish kid who never dies.
Yes.
And we just have to keep granting the wishes. And your wish this year, so we've played a lot of games over the years. Your wish this year was to go back to a game that we played in the past. I think this is our 5th outing with this game. And we've made a bunch of progress. It's Dream Daddy, the gay dad dating simulator game. And we've dated some of the dads, but it's been about 2 years since we've done this one. Matt, why did you want to go back to Dream Daddy?
So I've wanted to return to this game for a while, mostly because 2 years ago when we first started playing it, I just had a lot of fun with it, and doing the voices. We our lovely voice acting is something that I thought was really fun. Definitely, I would recommend going back and listening to some of those old episodes that we did. But also because I have kind of an idea for some other episodes this month. If we don't want to stick to Dream Daddy the whole time, there's a couple other ideas that I have that are similar. And I because I'm big on picking a theme for the month of March Matt-ness. But I mostly just thought it was fun to now that I'm a real streamer in the space. I feel like I've got to build those voice acting chops, and this is a good way to do it.
Which, by the way, I dug this out of the archives, which is my note that says what the accents are.
Oh, well done, Sean.
There were so many characters. If it was one character, but I literally, you see there's 5 on here. There were so many characters, and plus the daughter, which I don't have written on here. So at least 6 I voiced. It was too many to remember even at the time. So I wrote it down, and I went back earlier this evening and rewatched those old episodes. So I'm going to try and keep the accents consistent. Matt, have you done any homework?
Sean, I have done no homework at all. I thought about it. I really did. I was gonna queue up some of those old episodes to listen to on my commute, but then I discovered that Jonathan Frakes and Brent Spiner.
Oh yeah.
Are you aware of who they are?
Yes, I know who those guys are. Yeah, what are they up to now?
Star Trek. Apparently, they have their own podcast that I never knew about. So I started listening to some of their episodes instead.
It,
And
now,
that's why I didn't listen to our episodes.
is this why you're wearing what I believe to be a Star Trek Christmas sweater? Is that right?
Yes. Yes, this is also because I'm really cold because it's a very cold day. But yeah, this is my make it snow.
Oh boy.
See, it says right here, make it snow. Captain Picard, Star Trek sweater. Yeah, this is perhaps my favorite Christmas sweater that I own. And yes, that is why I'm wearing it. Also,
A
it is chilly. It is a
an
chilly day here.
inauspicious start to March Madness
Indeed.
with the
The
Christmas
weather has
sweater.
been just as crazy as I am. So, we had beautiful spring like not even a day ago, and now it's cold and it snowed. It snowed here in New Jersey. So,
Well, I think now is as good of time as any to dive back on in to Dream Daddy. So, for the folks who's listening in audio, you're going to hear us
yeah.
narrating a bunch of this, which will be fun with our voices. But for those of you watching the video on twitch.tv live or on our YouTube channel, you're going to see the game. And Matt, right here, we are in the Dad Book app, which lists
That's
all
right,
the
the
hunky
dad book.
dads. It looks like we have an unread message from our daughter, and
Oh,
we
right.
have a
I recognize some of these dads.
and then we have a message from Dad Book itself. Oh, that you know that's actually us writing to ourselves. So we don't have any unread messages. We made a bunch of progress on Craig. I think we only have one more date with Craig. What happens if I click on Craig? Yeah, so we have 2 out of 3 hearts. So, we're pretty close to bagging Craig. We can go back to Craig, or we can try out one of the other dads.
Did we max any of these dads?
No, so all we did was there's like a part of the game where you just get the narrative part out of the way. Then you have to like beat, quote unquote, the dating of all the dads to like complete the game. We only dated Craig, and we didn't even finish Craig. That's how much game is still left. We have not dated any of these
We
other
didn't even finish
guys.
Craig. I thought we finished. I thought we at least finished Craig, but
No, I think Craig has
I don't know.
one more
Apparently, we did
date. I
not.
think we have to go camping with him, if my memory serves me.
Oh, did we not go camping?
We did
Did we
not. We
not go
finished
camping? I thought we
before.
went camping with.
Nope. I don't think so, because I think he'd be maxed out. He's only
Ah,
got 2 hearts and not 3.
all right. I feel like we should go camping with Craig.
Okay. We want to wrap up Craig?
What do you think?
Beat the boss? Yeah, absolutely. Bro, Craig is so excited to be dating you.
Yeah, I liked Craig. He was one of the voices I remember.
Oh, it says we have a warning message when I try to message him. It says, you know what they say about third dates, they get pretty serious. You might not have time to browse Dad Book for a while. Are you ready? This must be a long part of the game.
Oh. Okay. Should we yeah, just a sec. I don't know. That sounds like
Serious.
a lot of commitment right there. That's actually gets pretty serious. It
I mean,
actually
again,
gets pretty serious.
we got lots of dads here.
I feel like oh man, I'm kind of overwhelmed now by that. I wish they hadn't sent that message.
Yeah.
I wish they
Yeah.
hadn't told us that. Okay. What should we do here? I feel like Craig. I liked Craig a lot, like
Sure. He had the kid. He's got the baby. He's very active and
yeah,
fit. There's some
very
info on his
fit,
profile here. He's the world.
very inspirational.
He likes
I
buddy
think
cop movies.
he was also was he also not like our friend for a long time in college or
Yes,
something?
I think he was a college friend. Yes,
He
that's
was a
correct.
college friend. Yeah, we went to like frat parties with him and stuff.
That's right.
Man. Okay. So if we screw things up with Craig, we
Big
it's
problem.
not good.
High stakes.
Big problem. I don't know. I say go for it. I say let's
Let's
maybe
start the
let's go
month off
for it.
strong. Let's save and continue, and then we're gonna
Yeah.
see what happens with Craig. Maybe it won't work out. Maybe it will. Who knows?
I'm just trying to. I can't.
Do you remember your
see
character's name?
Do I remember?
Yeah,
I just remember he looks like Goku.
he does, and his
We gave
name
him-
His name is Elron, as in L. Ron Hubbard. So it's Elron. It's Elron.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good times. Now,
Oh wow.
Do you remember the voice at all?
I think I gave him like a truck driver kind of voice, like a
I mean, you can change it.
no. What did I do? What was the
It
voice
was
for
kind
him?
of it was like a Southern gentleman kind of thing. Well, I will be, kind of like a. I can't do it. It's a Matt voice, but
Yes.
yes.
Okay. Nope. I definitely remember. Yeah. I remember it now. Yeah. Okay.
I believe last time you did the general narration. You want to do it, or you want me to do it?
I'll do. I'll stick to the
Okay.
general narration. I guess. Yeah. It took some time for our schedules to line up, but I was finally able to find a weekend where Craig and I could go camping. He always stays so busy with work and the kids, but it's good to know that we'll just be able to spend some time relaxing together in nature. Since our first run, I've managed to go on regular runs with Craig. I mostly do them because it seems like the only time we get to hang out, but the added benefit is that I've seen a lot of improvement in my health.
Okay, that's a bonus.
So I don't know if I did this the first time, but I'm doing his like his inner monologue is like normal, and then when he talks, it comes out.
It's more of a
It's
speech impediment kind of thing. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
yeah.
I was able to sift through the attic and find my old camping gear from college. Craig put me in charge of bringing the sleeping bags and the tent while he takes care of the food. So I double check to make sure everything is ready to go. Craig should be here any minute now.
Now, Matt, you and I went to college together. Do you think it's odd that you have camping gear from college?
Uh,
It just
I
seems
don't
like
know
an
because I don't really do camping. So, oh, is it odd that when you were in college, maybe
yeah. Like who has
maybe
camping
the camp is
gear?
like in the woods or something?
Maybe.
Amanda's going to be spending the weekend on a school trip to our nation's capital. She hasn't been away from home without me for longer than a day since she was 14. I hope she isn't feeling as nervous about it as I am. Hey there, Manda Panda.
That's the voice. That's the voice right there. Spot
It
on.
never goes away. I forgot how stupid he looked.
We-
Amanda's in the middle of sitting on top of her luggage in order to get it to finally zip.
hey, pops.
Ready for your trip?
Once I get this bad boy all zipped up, I'm good to go.
How much did you pack? That seems like an awful lot for 2 days.
Oh, it's all of my camera equipment: lenses, tripod, flash, all that.
Are you even going to have time to take pictures?
I'll find a way. I need to get some good shots for my series on national monuments.
Oh, what's that series about? I mean, she just said it. It's about national monuments. Were you not paying attention?
It's one of those internet series where I reimagine Disney princesses as founding fathers. I suck.
What? What? Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. What?
I'm kidding. Nobody likes those. I'm taking portraits of my friends.
All right.
Aw.
She's actually cool. She's actually cool. Oh, well, I'm going to be in the woods out there in nature, roughing it. Just me and Mother Nature. That's it. The old Madre Day trees. And, no Craig. Nah, that's what you're thinking. Just me and the trees and camping. Are you going to be all right on your own?
Hmm.
I'm not going to have any signal out there. And I won't be able to text or call you at all.
Oh, it's all right. I'll be able to survive a couple. I feel like this character is supposed to be more sarcastic and less upbeat than I am making her. But I'm not changing now. I'll be able to survive a couple of days without constant updates on who just got voted off international haunted house hunters.
Well, I'll miss you, Amanda. And for the record, Bradley was pushed down a flight of stairs by a ghost. Really beautiful stairs. Amanda finishes zipping up the big suitcase and lugs it next to the door of her bedroom. She turns around and gives me a big hug.
Relax, Dad Tron. I'm a big kid now. I can take care of myself. Besides, I got to share a room with Monica Sanders and the two mom chaperones. That's a lot of people for one room. The most trouble I could possibly get into is falling asleep with a tub of ice cream on me.
Oh, well, all right. Don't steal anything, okay?
I'm going to steal the Declaration of Independence.
Declaration of Independence.
No, she says, since you asked nicely, fine, promise.
Amanda is kind of a cool room. She had a
She's a
lava
cool
lamp
kid.
and like those string lights. That actually is kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I step outside, hauling my bags behind me. Craig already strapped some camping gear on top of my modest but stylish car. He notices me carrying my equipment and hurries over to take it from me.
Oh, you got options
Ooh,
now.
okay.
Do you say, I got it?
Our first choice of the evening. Uh,
I got it. Don't you dare, such a gentleman.
I don't think it. Don't you dare is like a little too strong.
That's aggressive.
I think it's don't you dare.
I
A
would
little
agree.
aggressive. I think either I got it or such a gentleman. I think such a gentleman.
Mm.
I think
Yeah,
I
the
think
humor. The
or
humor,
no,
I think.
the humor. Yeah, the humor. Let's go with that.
Oh, this
I
is
almost
perfect.
had a case of the vapors there.
Oh, spot on. Bro, never
you like
fear. These muscles were made for picking up heavy things and putting them in other places.
Did you see we got the little? He liked that. He liked that.
Yeah,
We
but did you
let
see it was a
him
bunch of like
help us with our
eggplant
luggage.
emojis? So clearly we got some
Yeah,
dad energy going on.
he liked that a lot. Remember, Craig, it's your weekend to relax. Take it easy, okay?
I guess I can't argue with that. Everything good with Amanda?
Craig sucks.
He does. You wanted to date him.
I'm on her way. She's on her way to a school trip to Washington D.C. That came out a little goofy ass. What about your offspring?
I think you'd make a great Goofy, by the way.
Yuck.
Bro, they're already at Smashley's for the weekend. I'm ready to get my camp on.
Do we ever find out the lore of Smashleys? Is that like
I don't.
a theme
I
park?
don't recall.
Or is he making some kind of like pun on someone's name?
I
I load the rest of my stuff into Craig's car and we get in.
Oh no,
What's wrong, Craig?
bro! I think I left my juicer plugged in. We gotta go back. Who cares?
Oh no. Are you worried that someone's going to break into your house and cold press some carrots?
Bro, this is not funny. This is serious stuff. How could you joke at a time like this? No, that's not what it says. No, it's just uh
Just try to relax, man. Let the juicer float away. Take all your worries and blend them into pulpy good vibes. Craig takes a deep breath. Do we have anything to listen to?
all I had at my place is a series of CDs that guide you through a thorough and intense calisthenics workout. Do you want to listen to those?
Um,
I'm just kidding. Ha 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 ha.
Craig hands me a thick case filled with CDs.
Take your pick, bro.
I thumb through page after page of kids sing along CDs. Oh yeah, Twinkle Twinkle Little. Oh yeah, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. That takes me back.
Keep going.
I get to the end of the case to find, in the very last slot, a
Oh,
blank CD with Craig's handwriting on it. He made us a mixtape. DJ Kegstan's Mega Mix Volume 1?
bro, I made it just for the trip. I think you'll like it.
Wait, before we what do we think is on this CD? What is on the CD?
Well, let's think, right? So how old these guys got to be in their upper 30s, low 40s probably. I mean, he has a teenage daughter, so he's got to be if they're 45, they would have been in college about 30 years ago. So yeah, you're talking in the 90s. And if it's a DJ, is it like 90s house music? The real McCoy?
Yeah. 90s house music. Yeah, cuz if this is a like hits from way
Technotronic?
back when. Yeah,
Jock
I
jams?
was I was thinking maybe some jock jams. Um I was thinking what would Craig be listening to? But you also like Craig has a little bit of repressed homosexuality. So I think we also have to add into the mix like
Melissa Etheridge?
yeah, perfect. Yeah, Melissa Etheridge,
You know,
maybe
that kind
some
of Lilith
Paula
Fair.
Abdul,
You know,
something
Tracy
like that.
Chapman, you know.
Yeah. I
You
think
could
it's like a little bit, but then he immediately follows it up with like something
CNC
like Jock
Music
Jams or
Factory.
something. Because he's got to be like, oh yeah, no, I just like that one song. It's like, but then you know, maybe like New Kids on the Block or something. Like
It's got to be all high energy songs where like women sing most of it, but then a guy raps badly in the middle, like Ace of
yeah,
Base or CNC Music
Ace of
Factory.
Base.
Um,
I bet there's a lot of Ace of Base on there.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
I pop the CD into the car's stereo, and it's like I'm immediately transported to our old dorm room. Hit after hit plays, and soon enough, we're both happily scream singing the lyrics to each song as we fly down the highway.
Bro,
I
is this
really hope we get through
Hoobastank?
this. I really hope. Oh man, this song was Carl's favorite. Who is Carl again?
He's the guy who died in that tragic explosion. No, I don't know. I
Oh,
don't know who Carl is.
I don't remember Carl.
Oh, what a twist! Carl, the third roommate.
What? The third roommate?
Oh,
Oh, it was a dog. You brought that dog home one night, and I couldn't pry you two apart.
so we spent an entire semester fabricating a story about our foreign exchange student roommate who had a really bad cough. That sounded exactly like a dog's bark.
And then we had a room inspection.
That RA was so suspicious of us, but could never prove anything.
And Carl was just under a blanket the whole time.
Bless that pup's courage under fire.
Man, we sure did some dumb things back in college. It was wild times. The hours fly by as we belt out tunes in whatever non existent key our voices register in. Soon enough, we're surrounded by lush trees and spectacular vistas of everything amazing that nature has to offer. God, this actually really makes me want to go camping.
Dude, camping stream. Let's go.
Yes, let's make it happen this summer.
Yes. I'm there. And by camping, I mean an Airbnb.
Yes.
Bro, it feels good to be back out here.
Real good. We park our car at the entrance to a familiar trail and load up our gear on our backs. I'm thankful that I've been working on my health over the last couple of weeks. Otherwise, I'd be dreading all the hiking that's about to happen. Craig looks intently at his phone. Everything all right?
Yup. Just had to fire off one last work email.
Craig pockets the phone and we start off on the trail. It's relatively easy, but I know I would have been huffing and puffing at this point if it weren't for all the murder sprints. I look around me and take in all the tall trees and the animal chirps. Everything okay back there? Everything okay back there?
Don't call me by the other roommate's name.
I don't know why. Yeah.
Bro, there is no reception out here.
Oh yeah, being in the middle of nowhere is going to do that to you. Is you think he's going to like freak out? Is he
I
going to
think
freak out
so.
that he's not? I recognize I recognize the look of anxiety on Craig's face.
But what if there's like a problem? Oh, we got
Okay,
some options.
really important. We got choices here. There won't be. You've trained for this, or reception is the least of our worries.
Ooh, that last one is like,
It's
that's not helping.
extremely ominous. That is not. He's going to not like that at all. There won't be. You've trained for this, right?
Yeah, I think
Or
so.
or yeah, I
I think
think
that's
yeah.
positive.
He's super fit. Yeah. Look, Craig, we all know that if you really wanted to, you could flex your calf muscles and fly out of here like a rocket ship all the way back to Maple Bay. You're gonna be fine, buddy. We're gonna be fine. This is our weekend. I think maybe that wasn't the best choice. We keep marching down the trail, but it seems like Craig is still worried. After a bit, he stops in his tracks.
Bro, maybe we should go back. We could find another campground that gets good cell phone reception.
Craig, seriously, what the hell's wrong with you, man?
I mean, I'm just really nervous. My dad instinct is kicking in, and my mind keeps conjuring up all sorts of worst case scenarios. What if something happens to the girls? I don't have a signal. I would have no way of knowing.
Let me tell you, that feeling never goes away, no matter how old your kids are. You just got to remind yourself that they're in good hands.
With Allstate.
Craig doesn't say anything. I give him a reassuring punch on the shoulder.
Oh, very romantic.
Very bromantic. Try to remember why we came out here. The plan was to get away from it all and just focus on ourselves for this little trip. No distractions, no cell phone service, just two dads relaxing out in the woods. Craig looks me directly in the eyes. I don't know if that was supposed to be two directlies, but
No distractions, no cell phone service, just two sexy dads relaxing out in the woods.
we're going to have some fun this weekend. Craig and I get back to marching. It's not too long of a hike. We get to the campsite, and we're both glad to see that we're the only people there.
Bro, I can't believe you still have this tent.
Yep, found it in my attic and already checked it for holes. It's seen better days, sure, but I think we'll be able to survive. I dump the bag of fabric and poles onto the ground. We unfold the tent in the desired spot, and I hand Craig the stakes.
Bro, we still know how to do this, right?
Of course we do. We do not. After 20 minutes of struggling like people in a bad infomercial, we somehow managed to build an upright structure that closely resembles what a tent would look like if you asked somebody to draw a picture of one with their eyes shut. I wouldn't put this thing up against a storm. Oh, wait. I wouldn't put this thing up against a storm, but I think we'll be able to survive for the night. We set out a couple of chairs and our cooking equipment, admiring our handiwork.
Bro, look at us go. High five.
Look upon the kingdom we have built. Upon this rock we shall grill our meats and drink our brews. for we hold dominion over this land.
Verily. And look at our camping chairs, which we are going to sit on.
That part was written like specifically for your voice.
Yeah, no, they're picking up what I'm
We
putting down.
are going to sit on. So, what's next on the camp extravaganza docket?
Well, now that we have shelter settled, I think it's time for us to do some exploring. There's a waterfall a little bit up the way that I'm sure we could hike to.
Let's get hiking. Craig and I venture into the woods. We amble along, taking our time to chat and admire the wildlife. I love the idea of like that it is all a speech impediment, and in his head, it's just like
It's just totally
like a
normal.
regular voice.
Yeah, he
Craig
got kicked in.
He got kicked in the head.
No, he got kicked in the throat by a horse, and that's why he talks this way.
Craig reaches out an arm and stops me.
Dude, does that look like what I think it looks like?
I look over at where he's pointing. Oh my God, it does. That tree looks like a butt. Yuck.
I can't get over how detailed it is.
I examine the butt tree further. The contour is perfect. It even has back dimples.
And by the way, for our audio listeners, I'll point out they are not showing us what the tree looks like, which is a big disappointment.
Yeah. I thought we were going to have a great time camping, but this makes it even better. Yuck. Craig holds back a snicker.
Bro, I aspire to have every hike be as good as this one.
Craig is perfect.
Yeah, we
I'm
did pick the
snickering now,
best
too.
dad off the
We picked the best
the
dad
bat.
right off the bat. Let us analyze this tree even further.
I really hope I don't come back with another one.
Craig and I share a huge belly laugh at our awful jokes. Best thing about this is that there's no daughters here to tell us our jokes are bad.
Oh no, you reminded him of his daughters.
No. We high five. Craig and I hit the trail again. It's been a long time since we've been out here, but everything seems more or less familiar. We'll point out old landmarks that we remember back from our college days. I think we're getting close now.
Bro, check it out.
There's a clearing up ahead. As we get closer, I can hear water running. Cresting over a hill, Craig and I are greeted by a wide clearing surrounded by trees. In front of us is a beautiful waterfall spilling into a large body of water that runs into a river. Mouths agape with the genuine beauty of the place. We go to investigate. Ah, the old waterfall.
It's gorgeous.
Nature is so rad. Peering further, we get an idea of how deep the pool is.
Bro, think we could jump off of it like the old days?
This old dad is happy here on dry land.
Looks like you could climb right up over there.
Is Craig going to get injured? Or are we going to have to deal
Yeah,
with
the
an
end of the
injured
story
Craig?
is he breaks his neck on a rock and dies.
And then we just go on to the next dad.
And we go on the next dad. Oh my God, that would be a funny game. And all the dads die in crazy accidents.
And then at the end, you find out that like you're cursed. You have
Yes.
some kind of like ancient curse on you that it curses all the dads you try to
That's
date.
DLC right there.
I think we just made a game. I think we just wrote a game right there.
It's brilliant.
We didn't even bring our swim trunks, Craig. This is crazy.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Craig immediately begins taking his clothes off.
I love this guy.
He's ripped. Look at his ribs.
He's ripped, man. ... You're thinking. What's all I'm thinking?
Oh. Elron is having some not
Oh,
so pure thoughts right now.
well, yeah,
Kit
I was
dies. Like, oh dear.
Kit Die. What Kit Die? Do you think we should look at Craig's butt or we should not look at Craig's butt? It's a tough call. You could go either way
It's
here.
tough.
Do you play it shy or do you go in for the kill? What do you think, Matt?
I mean, personally, I think Kit dies says flip a coin. I think you got to look at Craig's butt. I think
Yeah,
100%. Honda also agrees. Definitely look at his butt. Like, you've been broing out. You've been having a great time, like, all
and he
through this
wants you
entire.
to.
Uh, I think you got to look at his butt.
All right.
He clearly wants you to. He would probably be insulted if you didn't. I can't help but sneak a peek. That is a good butt. Craig turns around and suddenly he definitely catches me looking.
Bro, I do a lot of glute workouts. Wink.
Oh yeah, see we got the little emojis. I immediately turn away, blushing.
Bro, are you coming or what?
Oh, I don't know about this, dude. uh, He's already making his way over to the waterfall by the time I finish my sentence. When he realizes I'm not right behind him, he turns around and rolls his eyes.
Bro, we lived together for years and I've seen your ass more times than I can count. It's no big deal.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we got
You
another
got it,
choice
Chief.
here.
Let's put on a show, or who needs pants anyway?
I love that all three are yes, you're doing it, which is great. We're in the right direction.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Hey.
um. Okay. You got it, Chief, is a pretty submissive answer. That's pretty. I don't know.
Yeah, that's pretty safe. I think let's put on a show is pretty aggressive. Then who needs pants anyways? Kind of the humorous answer. How aggressive do you want to be?
I think let's put on a show.
Oh, you're going for it. Okay.
If the clothes are coming off, then it's somebody's birthday. Craig gives me the wolf whistle. See, Craig liked that.
It's about the best I can.
Yeah, we got the hearts. I turn and I give my booty a good spank. That one's for you, big boy. I take off my shirt and drop it in a pile with the rest of Craig's clothes and put the rest of my clothes on the ground, feeling exposed. Craig and I climb to the top of the waterfall, making sure not to slip on any wet rocks. He reaches the peak before I do and offers me a hand getting up.
This is like the opening to every CSI episode.
That's
exactly
right
before
what
it cuts to the body on the ground and a forensics agent like looking
How
over
did
it.
we end up here? So you're saying the boyfriend did it? At the top, we look over the cliff and into the tiny lake. It seems so much higher from this perspective. Craig has always been a daredevil. He pulled some stunts in college that I'm honestly shocked he survived. I was always the one standing on the sidelines, watching and hoping that I wouldn't be bringing him home in a gurney. Man, this could be dangerous. Craig looks me in the eyes.
Bro, don't think. Just jump.
Craig cannonballs off the waterfall and into the lake, creating a huge splash. I'm worried for a moment before he finally resurfaces from under the water.
Woo!
He treads water and looks up at me.
Bro, you coming or what?
Don't think, just jump. How are you supposed to just not think? I'm pretty sure that's not physically possible. My toes grip the edge of the rock. The water looks so far away. Don't think, just. I run off the edge, trying to do my best cannonball. Somewhere in the middle, it turns into a really graceful belly flop. I hit the water with a loud slap. I resurface to find Craig giggling.
Bro, I rate that belly flop a solid 8 out of 10. Your form was lacking, but your heart was in the right place.
I playfully splash water at Craig.
Are you sure about that?
I splash him again.
Bro, you've given me no choice.
Craig splashes me in the face with a huge wave of water.
Bro, you've awakened the beast.
He launches another wave of water at me. Don't you put me in a corner here. Don't you put a wild animal in the corner now, Craig. Don't you do that. All right. Squirt water at him with your hands, hammer fist, or dunk him. I don't. Okay. Hammer fist sounds really violent and like
Yeah.
right. I'm imagining like hammer fist is like in the original Star Trek, the original series where they like put their hands together and like it doesn't really seem like something you would do. Like I don't know if you're trying to be like flirty.
I would
Squirt
agree.
water at him with your hands. That's like I think putting your hands together like in. I think dunk him. I think dunk him is the move here. Yeah, Honda. I agree. Yeah, dunk him.
Dunk him donuts.
Dunk him. I lunge for Craig and manage to get him in an arm lock. Time for the finishing move, Craig. I summon all of my dad's strength to lift Craig out of the water.
Hey!
And I drop him down for the splash. Craig bounces back out of the water.
My turn.
Oh no. It seems like Craig was simply allowing me to pick him up and dunk him. He grapples me with his clearly superior muscles and quite literally tosses me across the water. I emerge from the water devastated.
Bro, you think I did all those pull-ups just so I could look good with my shirt off? Nah, bro. These arm cannons are dad launchers.
Craig does a playful flex for me.
Mm.
Damn. Craig, truce, please. Craig thinks about it.
Yeah, sure.
We shake hands. There is peace. Man, that jump was such an adrenaline rush.
Not so scary now, huh?
Ooh, I'll race you to the top, or I've had enough excitement for today.
I think we
I'll
want
race
to
you
move.
to the top.
You want to race him to the
Wait,
top?
what?
Okay. Well, I was gonna
Oh, you think?
say I've had enough excitement. Okay, we've got them all good to go. Now we get them back to the campsite.
Oh, that's a good point. I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking. I like it. Yeah, yeah. I've had enough excitement for today. I like that. I was. Yeah. We should Yeah, that's you.
We should probably head back.
We didn't even look behind the waterfall to see if there's a secret. That's what you
Oh,
do.
that's
in
where
video
that's where
games.
the
There's always
secret
a
bonus
behind the
stat
water-
is.
The secret bonus dad is hiding behind the waterfall. Um, we go to put our clothes back on and notice that they're soaking wet. Maybe a splash fight wasn't the best idea.
It's okay. We'll get a fire going in no time. We can dry off and get some dinner going.
Sopping wet, we hike back to the camp and unpack everything we need for dinner. Craig pulls out a couple of steaks and some chopped potatoes in the tinfoil.
You ready for a feast?
Hey man, take a seat. The Craig train is pulling into the relaxation station, and I'm your conductor. Let me cook for you.
Bro, absolutely not. Cooking is the thing that relaxes me the most. I'll take it from here.
Craig cooks now? I remember his entire sophomore year diet consisting of microwavable mac and cheese, but not microwaved and have trouble believing the thing he just said. He didn't how would you not how do you eat mac and cheese not microwaved?
It would just be wet, hard noodles.
That's gross. At least let me start the fire, Craig.
Sure, let me just grab my matches.
Craig reaches into his backpack. He rummages around in his bag, pulling things out and checking every pocket. Uh-oh.
I know I packed it.
Craig checks another bag and still can't find it. My stomach grumbles, and now I'm more acutely aware of how cold and how wet I am. We really need to get a fire started. Oh, okay. Well, it's not the end of the world, Craig.
Gosh, I'm so stupid. I could have sworn I packed it. I'm sorry, dude.
Don't be. We can figure this out. We could start a fire. We're smart guys. I mean, how hard could it be? I've watched plenty of survival programs on TV. If a naked reality TV star can do it, a naked dad, I mean, so can we. We'll need some wood. I gesture to the trees around us.
There's no shortage of that.
And some tinder.
We can make that work.
Uh, and then I think some ancient aliens are supposed to come by and give us advanced technology. Or renovate our house. Depends on the show. Craig and I gather a variety of wood, bark, and moss until we have all of the materials that could, conceptually, make a passable looking campfire.
Just add fire, right?
That's the fun part. The sun is just now setting, and a cool breeze rustles the leaves of the trees around us. We have uh we have to work quick.
Bro, I've done this in the past and I know I can figure it out. Just give me a second.
Any way I can help?
Give me some moral support. Lift my spirits and we'll make this fire happen.
Did he just flex his pecs?
Yeah, he keeps doing that. If the resolution's not high enough on your end, yes, he's done it ever since he took his shirt off.
Oh, I just noticed it, I think. Yeah. Cool. You can do it. Never knew a better Craig or go overboard with compliments.
Hmm.
I think not go overboard with compliments. That's a little
That seems like
cheesy,
a
I
lot.
think. And yeah, it might be much. You can do it as nice. Never knew a better Craig is interesting, but that does that it kind of imply that he was like a screw up before? I don't know. I don't know. Well, it also implies that he's like, a new man. Yeah, maybe never. Yeah, never knew a better Craig. Never knew a better Craig. In all my days, I can confidently say that I have never known a Craig to be a better friend, father, or fire maker.
That's a lot. That's heavy.
Like, that might have been a good. Yeah, see, like that one.
Aww. Aww. Matt,
That was the right
aww.
choice right there. We got an awe. We got a bunch of hearts. Actually, now that I think about it, I knew a guy named Craig in high school who ended up getting a job as a professional pyrotechnics operator. And I suppose he must have been pretty good at starting fires, but I bet you're even better than that guy.
Bro.
Whoa, what was that?
Yeah, it was like black came out of him. Oh, maybe that was a
I
negative. Maybe
thought
he
he was
didn't
about
like
to
that.
like transform. Yeah. I thought he was gonna transform into the symbiote Spider-Man for a minute. Eventually, Craig is miraculously able to get something going. He blows on the embers and gently places the glowing moss into the base of the pit. Soon enough, we have a nice little fire going. Way to go, man! We're regular old outdoorsy fellows.
Bro, hooray for not dying.
I take a seat in one of the lawn chairs Craig brought and cozy up to the fire, warming my hands.
Relax, bro. Take it easy. Let me handle the dinner.
I watch as Craig stokes the fire and sets up a makeshift grill for the steaks. After all that hiking and swimming and fire starting, I'm able to relax a bit. With the sound of crickets and the scent of steak filling the air, I actually feel pretty calm. Craig expertly sears two steaks in a pan he's been heating up on the fire, cracking thyme and crushed ginger over it while basting them both in butter. Well, it sounds lovely, actually. Wow. I didn't know he was actually good at cooking. The fanciest I ever saw him get in college was when he started sprinkling the seasoning packet onto dry ramen and eating it straight up. Ew.
Yeah, no.
When did this happen? You used to eat cereal every morning here instead of milk, you slob.
Bro, I grew up, I guess. I think these are just about ready.
Craig puts the steaks onto a paper plate and sets them aside. I start to reach for one, but Craig smacks my hand away.
Dude, let them rest. It'll be more flavorful that way.
I patiently return to my seat, eyeing the steaks longingly from a distance. They smell incredible. Craig prepares a side salad for us in the meantime, sprinkling feta cheese onto freshly chopped greens. He plates it next to a generous pile of roasted potatoes covered in olive oil and rosemary. Once it's all ready, we sit down by the fire and dig in.
Bro, everything taste okay?
I'm in heaven.
That's what I like to hear.
Remember how for an entire semester we would eat burritos for breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
It's so hard to not go back to that.
But just look at you now, man. You have kids, a great job, and now you cook like a vengeful wizard whose arch nemesis is microwavable food. I'm really impressed with how much you've gotten your life together. Craig laughs, but there's no humor in it.
I'm glad you think that.
I glance at Craig while he picks at his salad. He really grew out of his baby face, but there's something about his expression that makes him seem so much older than he is. A sense of maturity he didn't have in college. He looks exhausted. You okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, dude. I've known you for long enough to see when you're down.
I'm tired, bro. I think being out here. Why am I doing your accent? I'm tired, bro. I think being out here
Did
is
you get
making me.
kicked in the head by a mule too?
Well, personally or the character, because both are true. I think being out here is making me realize just how drained I feel.
You work really hard, Craig. It can't be easy.
I have to. For my girls. I volunteer at their school. I cook healthy meals for them. I do everything I can to make sure they're safe and happy. And when they're with their mom, I'm always working overtime so I can support them.
And then you work out a lot so you can crush anyone who stands in their way?
I feel like you're not taking this seriously. No, it doesn't say that. That, and I don't want to fall into my old habits. I need to set a good example for my girls. Everything I do is for them, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
But it seems like it's bleeding you dry.
If that's what it takes to raise them well, then it's worth it.
Meow, meow.
Yeah,
That's for Charles.
yeah, he always steps on the keyboard and mouse at the worst time, so I'm waiting for him to exit out of the game by mistake.
Craig, buddy, I know where you're coming from here, but you got to take care of yourself too.
I do, though. I eat right and exercise and
That's not what I mean. You're too little butter on too much toast. You know what I'm saying?
what?
I've never heard that.
Huh?
Okay. I'm sorry. I got kicked in the head by a mule when I was a child. You're spreading yourself too thin, Craig. Life needs balance. It's great that you care this much about your kids, but You can't neglect your own needs because you're too busy taking care of everyone else's. You matter too.
Bro, it's just, I know I can provide for my family. And if I take a step back and look at everything objectively, I know I'm doing right by them. But I can't explain it, man. There's always that voice in the back of my head telling me that I need to do more. It's like it's never enough for me. Every time I try to relax, that voice keeps telling me I don't deserve it. To be honest, I even feel guilty about being out here.
Craig, you're trying your best and you're doing an amazing job. That's a fact. But even if you weren't, you would still deserve happiness.
Do I, though?
Bro. Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
You want the bro? Hell yeah or hell yeah, bro?
I think we go. Let's just go hell yeah.
Yeah,
Let's go hell
keep
yeah.
it serious.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, we got the hearts. I look at Craig and think about what a good friend and even better father he is. He's compassionate, he's hardworking, he's relentlessly positive. He encourages everyone to be the best version of themselves. He makes me want to be a better person. If you could only see yourself the way I see you. Craig beams. He gets up and walks over to his supplies.
Come on, I brought dessert.
It's energy bars. Oh, are you going to use the campfire to torch the top of some creme brulee?
What?
I know little to nothing about cooking. Craig pulls out marshmallows.
Well, you still know how to make s'mores, right?
I think the more important question is, do you know how to make s'mores? As I recall, you just completely blackened the marshmallows.
Oh,
Marshmallows,
I
that's how I'm going
stand
to say
by
it.
that. It's charred on the outside, but the gooey center is preserved.
Brutish. Craig throws a marshmallow at me, and I catch it in my mouth.
That's impressive.
Mm.
Pro move.
You got a peck flex for that. We used to be able to do that at a great distance against a wind disadvantage. Give me a week of practice, and I'll be competitive again. Craig and I sit in the warm glow of the campfire, watching embers float up towards the sky. The stars are the stars are so much brighter out here.
Yeah, I miss this, Elron.
Me too. We stay here until it gets late, half remembering stories from college. We watch as the fire dies and eventually clamber into the tent. We crawl into the tent and I unfurl my sleeping bag.
Bro, wait, where's the other sleeping bag?
I look around for a second. Oh, oh no. I must have left it at home.
Mm-hmm.
Down, down, down. You got to play this is where the funky bass comes in. It's all yours, dude. I'm sorry. I'll curl up over here, you know.
Bro, no way. Here.
Craig unzips the sleeping bag and spreads it out so there's enough room for both of us to lay on top of it.
Night, bro.
Classic. Classic. The classic I forgot the other sleeping bag move. Elron, you dog. Good night, bro. I roll over and we face away from each other. Without a blanket, it's really cold. I shiver, and without realizing it, I find myself nestling closer to Craig. I'm sure he wouldn't mind. He turns over, and I can feel his breath on my neck. It's hard to focus on anything else. I turn over, trying to get more comfortable. I open my eyes to find Craig's face only a few inches from my own. For once, he looks at peace. His eyes flutter open. His hand finds a place on my waist. I'm not sure who leans in first, but suddenly we're kissing. We look at each other again, my heart racing. Craig. Craig.
I
I
got
got strong feelings.
No, that's my
Oh,
line.
this is Craig. I'm stepping on your line. I'm getting too excited.
I got strong feelings for you, bro. Feelings, I can't deny it. It's becoming like Shaggy a little bit from Scooby-Doo.
I was like, what?
Feelings I
Casey
can't deny
Kasem?
anymore, dude.
Bro. Me too. I run my hands through his hair, then down to his chest. Craig brings me closer, wrapping his arms around me. I feel so secure.
You know, talking about old times is fun, but I like making new memories with you.
I smile, tracing the lines of his hip with my finger. We kiss again. I'm not worried about us getting too cold tonight.
Oh, and that's a save screen. We don't get to see
Dad
anything.
tip number 63.
Date complete.
Please remember to call. Date complete. Yes.
Wow, look at that. We got
All right.
We
That is
somehow-
a solid dad.
these numbers are so bizarre. Rank of S, Matt. We crushed it.
Yeah, we S ranked it.
We got 329,474 dad points and another 439,171 daddy points for a current grand total score of 98,765,430. Whatever that means.
We didn't do well on the butt tree though. We flubbed the butt tree somehow. Even though we still got S rank, so that's great. But bro,
yeah, bro, we were
scored
off
really
the
high on bro.
charts.
I want to know what was the bro? Was that I don't know how any of these
I don't know. I
decisions
don't know either
made.
because these are in order, I think.
Yeah,
But yeah, butt tree was really a disaster. All
screwed
right.
up butt tree. Yeah.
But see, now I feel bad because now we're all in on Craig, and now it's the game's going to have us go date another dad. I feel like we're cheating on Craig.
Yeah, I don't feel good about that. You got an achievement too.
Keg stand champion. Go on all Craig dates.
Yeah. It also doesn't really tell us how we left things off with Craig. Like, are we exclusive or what? Like, how does this work? Phew. I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay. Gotta act natural. Be cool, Elron. Be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face.
Hey, Dad.
Okay, off to a good start.
Something fishy?
Rats.
I've
What?
got choices.
No. You ask too many questions, or sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. Sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. That life of crime is finally catching up to you. I tried to send him in a different direction, but even I'm no match for the power and funding of the United States government.
Well, if they think they're going to take me alive, they've got another thing coming.
I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you. Me and Craig, we banged in a tent in the woods.
Craig's your new dad.
Remember Craig, that guy that talks like an idiot? No, I banged him in a tent.
He's moving into your room. Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying.
Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen?
Father, it would fill my heart with glee.
I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies covered under a tablecloth.
It's Craig.
Craig's head.
It's just clearly a person under the tablecloth.
We S rank every time we S rank one of the dads, we like kill them.
And present the
Just
body as a gift.
under the so you need to stop doing this.
I did this for you.
The third one. I can't. They're gonna know. They're gonna notice. It's nothing special. It is nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal out of it, but
Aw, Dad, you.
I dramatically whip the table. I dramatically whip the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops.
No
Pregnant.
way.
I figured. I figure you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you.
A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. This is all 19 seasons.
Oh my god! And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show.
Dad, I love this. Thank you.
She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it, Manda. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something?
That's a Matt line right there. You want to have a catch?
Have it, yeah. Have a catch.
Totally.
I follow Amanda to the back door. Please don't ever make a video game together. We're gonna make a video game, of course, and we're gonna voice act it. Is this all the dads?
What?
All the dads are here, even Craig. You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to bang all these dads. I mean, to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party, Amanda. I invited all the hot dads.
Yeah, let's just think about this for a second, right? So you're a high school girl, and you just graduated, you're going to college, and your father throws you a graduation party, and he only invites the sexy gay dads from the neighborhood to your party. Not your friends.
Not your friends, not even like relatives. It's just the other sexy gay dads from
But mind you, one of them's your teacher. One of them is like
literally your teacher. One of them works at your favorite like clothing store,
your Hot Topic store. One is just like a drifter.
That guy, yeah, is a criminal drifter. The show's bad boy.
One is a guy you met randomly in a park one time when his dog got loose.
Surprise.
Dad, everyone's here?
Well, yeah. Everyone wanted to come and support you, Amanda.
Is that a mac and cheese bar?
Sure is. Fully customizable down to the type of mac. That's actually kind of cool. Why didn't I ever think of that?
That's good.
Sean, why did I, in all of the years of college, I never thought of a mac and cheese bar?
We could have had a great party.
And there's an ice cream cake. The good kind, with the crunchies in the middle.
That's actually very
in
foul.
the middle, Amanda.
That actually does make a good ice cream cake. I was in the middle of
Craig when we were in the woods.
Okay. By the way, Honda in the chat, please don't ever make a video game together. LOL. I take that as a challenge.
Yeah, and I think we should voice act it.
100%. I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. Just go and have fun with your pals, all right, Amanda? You go have fun with your pals over there, and I'm over here talking to these hot dads, okay? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. I'm so proud of you. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends and leaves me with all of the dads. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese.
Oh, I got to get my accent sheet out. Now we meet all the other dads. Let's see how it is.
So, did you voiced most of the dads, right?
You voiced the teacher, and you voiced the straight dad who's actually the Christian straight dad who's actually a gay dad, and I believe I voiced all the other dads.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
If memory serves me. Elron.
Brian, you made it.
Ha! I don't pass up on good Mac.
What do you think of the party?
It's not bad.
Just not bad.
Yes, it's not bad.
Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up.
I think this was you.
Hi, Amanda's dad. I don't remember how.
No,
I
that
did
was good.
Daisy.
That was good. Roll with that.
Hey, Brian's daughter. See how that feels? This is a really great party. Thanks for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. What is going
It's
on
weird.
between them?
That's
Like,
so weird.
What is the deal with this? Like, oh, I
This
was
is
this
you.
guy, wasn't I? Okay. Do I remember? Looks like you've settled into this neighborhood quite nicely. How did I do him?
I don't remember. So, and I didn't listen to your lines in the old episodes, just mine. So, make it up. That was good.
Okay. Yep. Couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully, we'll see you at more church events. We got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year.
The dynamite. Actually, I'm not joking. I do think that's the voice you used for him.
Okay. Yeah, I think sure thing, Joseph. And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime.
We're definitely dating this dad next.
Yeah. Sure, Joseph. That'd be great. But I think you have to take Elron.
Okay,
You
I would
be
do,
Elron
yeah.
for that
Yeah, I'll
one.
do it. I would do Elron.
Well, I'll see you later. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese. Oh, the perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Perfect work, Elrond. Thanks, Hugo. You know, I'm pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo. Amanda, come over here and say hi to your old teacher.
Hey.
Congratulations on graduating, Amanda. I know you're going to things at art school.
Yeah, thanks.
Amanda starts to back away.
Wait, I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me.
You're right, Amanda. I sure don't. Go forth, young adult. I can no longer give you detention. She just,
Yeah.
kicks him.
I'm going to break anything I want, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? A personal object that I paid my own money with, my meager salary? You still
Nope.
mad about that, Amanda?
Nope.
I am. I'm still mad about it.
Nope. I did it on purpose. And I'll have you know that globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place. So, there.
She'll fit into college just fine. Typical miscreant. Today's society. Oh, hey, he just completely ignores that exchange and
Just
falls for this drunk drifter. Hey, Robert, I'm glad you can make it. He just belches. Robert takes a sip of his drink. Why is he being so cold to me?
Because you guys had a one-night stand.
Yep. Everything okay? You're
Sure.
not going to rob me again, right?
Sure.
Why the hell won't you talk to me, Robert? I thought we had something.
Come on, Elron. You know what this was. You were an object to me the same way I thought I was an object to you. I figured we were on the same page here, at least from how you were acting. But I don't want to be in this if there are feelings involved. I got too much to deal with as it is. I'll catch you around. Oh, aye, man.
Oh, yeah. Matt. Yuck.
Oi, let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of banana bread Kennedys ready for her.
Thank you. I know she'll love that.
Damien, it was what a splendid garden party. My deepest, no, it's like a Russian, like,
What a splendid garden party.
What a splendid, yes, thank you. What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine. Oh, you could do Lucian.
Yeah. Lucian. Yeah. Thanks, dude. Good cake. Thanks for coming by. Hey, looks like Amanda's hanging out with Briar and Hazel. Let's see what they're up to.
I don't know if we've
Who-
met
who-
these characters
Oh, this
before.
is this is Craig's kids. These are Craig's kids.
No, I thought Craig had a baby, didn't he?
I don't know. They look kind of like Craig, so I thought maybe they were Craig's kids.
And they're athletic. Okay, Briar, think of
they're
a shape. Hazel, what's she thinking? Square. Briar? Star. We'll get it next time.
Amanda leans in close to Briar and Hazel, lowering her voice.
Listen, you guys can be real with me. If you're downplaying your psychic abilities, I want you to know that you can trust me. Heck, even think of me as a third twin.
Amanda, that's called a triplet. Even I know that, and I got kicked in the head by a mule.
You know, Dad, by the time I'm done with these kids, we're going to be finishing each other's... What? You didn't finish your sentence. What are we going to be finishing? Each other's what? Sentences. See? Third twin.
I have to go, Amanda. You're embarrassing me in front of the hot dads. Please stop talking. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on our back porch step. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me.
Killer party, Pops.
What can I say? I was inspired.
So, I also have something for you.
For me? Why?
Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy. But it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you. But I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you.
Don't cry. Don't cry. I swear to God, Elron, if you cry again...
You're the best, Dad. I love you.
And I'm crying.
Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time.
Amanda hands me a tiny wrapped package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us.
Kind of shocking all our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figure we needed at least one together before I leave.
Amanda, thank you. You know, watching you grow up has been that darn near the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid.
Always do.
Amanda and I share a hug.
This is only the beginning, Pops. plenty more memories for us down the road.
Memories to make stuff. Memories to make and stuff to break, right?
Oh, I'm going to break so much stuff, intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably going to have to pay for most of it.
It would be my honor.
Oh, God, look at
Aw,
this.
We got the world's best dad achievement.
Yeah, but it said get the good Amanda ending. What's the bad Amanda
Oh.
ending?
I don't know.
Should like go to prison or something?
I don't know. We might have to YouTube that at a later time. Amanda hops up.
Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you.
Oh, yep, there he is. I glance over to the back of the yard where Craig is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me.
I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are going to go get ice cream. Love you, Pops.
Amanda runs off to join her friends. I'm moving the exercise equipment into Amanda's room.
You don't have to call me Dad yet.
I take a seat next to Craig as the last guests make their way out of the party.
Bro, this reminds me of the parties we used to throw. Fewer keg stands, of course.
Probably for the best. I don't want to get my hip replaced after a potty trick goes wrong.
We can leave keg stands in the past. I'm taking this weekend to relax. This party was the first stop out of the express train from the relaxation station. Next stop is Napville.
Pull into the Elron concourse, would you? I'd like to book a ticket to Napville as well.
I might have to meet you halfway at eating food directly off of your own stomach town.
We both giggle, but man, do I want to just pour some chips on on my belly while I hang out in a hammock.
What is wrong with these people?
This is dad stuff, I guess. Craig, I'm glad you're making time for yourself.
Me too. Stress is a funny thing, dude. I didn't realize how overworked I was until we got away from the city. It's honestly just as destructive as binge drinking every night and eating burritos off of the floor.
Well, I guess we need to get out of the city more often then. Craig kicks his legs over the side of the bench and leans onto me, lying down on my lap. I run my fingers through his hair. You're looking for balance. I admire that.
I'm trying not to feel guilty about doing things for myself. It's a process. And it's going to take me some time to figure it out. I might need your help, bro.
Craig, I'll be your bro till the day I die. And if being your bro means forcing you to take care of yourself, then I'll happily oblige. Craig looks up at me, smiling.
Bro, that means so much to me.
Craig sits up, pulls me into a kiss. Oh, in front of all the other dads? Bro. We both laugh.
You and me, bro, we're going to be all right.
Ha ha ha.
Ha 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 ha. Save screen. Wow. Matt, this we're getting the credits. Did we just beat the game?
Wow. I think what I think happens to avoid any complications among the dads, I think you like probably get to start over again with a different dad, is my guess. Like kind of a new game plus. Like so that you don't have to break up with Craig.
Yeah.
Because you want it to end like happily, I guess. Oh, look, there's a picture. That looks so stupid. Oh
that looks I got a screen. I'm screenshotting that for social. Awesome.
You're the best, Pops. Man.
With Goku.
She looks nothing like us at all. our son, our beloved daughter here. That's great. Oh, what's that? We got a hot picture of Craig too.
Oh, look at that. That was just a little,
Yeah.
wow. Can I be honest with you, Matt?
What's that?
I don't think Craig's a good fit for us.
Really?
I
You
was
don't?
not getting the romance.
No, it really seemed more like a Friends thing, didn't it?
Yeah,
Like a Friends with benefits, maybe
I
kind of
didn't
vibe.
get
I
it.
don't know. I mean, there was clearly a lot of history, I guess.
Huh.
I don't
Well,
know. I kind of liked it. I kind of got it.
no, I'm glad they got together in the end. Now I do have to
I
ask.
don't know because
Yeah,
yeah. I was gonna say I don't know if any of the other dads would be like compatible. Like
we'll never know.
we'll have to see, I guess.
Was that the most emotional episode of Up for Debate we've ever done?
Oh, by far. Only because the other ones that is such a low bar. Um, what are the mini games?
We play. I remember we did play
Oh,
both of these, but there's more to
yeah.
unlock.
Remember the chess one? That was or the cafeteria one or the concert. It was a concert.
Yes, we had to
Went
get
to a
around the
concert.
crowd.
We had to get around yeah. Did you start a new game?
Yeah, I was just curious if it like totally starts from scratch, which it does.
I'm sure it does. Yeah. I wanted to do if you hit continue. What would that have done?
Oh, so if you hit continue, because I did. How do I
It's
get
like a
to?
new dad plus, new game plus, dad with dad.
Well, now it's making me click through
Panda,
to a menu.
panda.
No, it just had like all of our past progress. So it was like
Okay.
epilogue, and you could go there, go back to like date 3. It like had all the save points.
Yeah, I think that I think what happened, like ideally, what you probably want to do is you bring up all the dads to like right before you get to their final date, and then your final date you like pick the one that you want to finalize with. But I think we got to see more dads. I think we gotta go back to basics here.
I'm very much open to it.
I forgot we could change our fit too. The like we could change the body. We chose like the most like svelte, like lean body
We did.
option.
It was a choice. That's for sure. Well, Matt,
Yeah.
well done. Well done
Well
to
done.
us.
Yeah.
Bro.
I think you're right. I think next time we got to pursue the blonde German dad.
Yes. The one with the wife? Yes. I think that would be very interesting.
The wife. I do. I think that would be he's in the Navy. Wasn't he in the Navy? He was a Navy
Yes.
guy.
Yes.
Big church goer. That's our next conquest right there.
Could be very dramatic.
Indeed. I think we gotta do this. So what do you think, Sean? Are you pleased with my pick for March Madness?
You know, it's fun to go back to some of the, because we have a frankly long list of games we'd never finished. So it is fun to go back and try and remember where we were. And I'm always a fan of these narrative style games. I think they play well. So yeah, well, that was great. That was a blast. Great start to March Madness. And folks,
Yeah.
we got somewhere between 1 and 5 months of great content coming from March Madness. So be sure to stick around here, of course, wherever you get podcasts, upfordebate.tv. Look for that purple icon and subscribe with the video version on YouTube. If you want to actually see the game, you should watch the video version. It's all right there on the screen for you to enjoy. Of course, get a hold of us, upfordebatetv@gmail.com. And I have to tease our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/upfordebatetv. If you go there, subscribe, follow, and get an alert when we go live, and you can hang out in the chat like our good close personal friends Kit Dye and Honda, who we always love having here. And of course, Matt, I got to tease maybe the best thing happening on the internet today, and there's not much good, but this is definitely up there, and that would be your Twitch stream over at twitch.tv/tomorrowscanceledpod, where you're streaming 1 to 2 days a week here, and it has been a blast. It has been great. Though, we're live here on Thursday. What's tomorrow's stream going to be? Are we doing a Friday stream?
So we are doing a Friday stream, absolutely. Probably starting around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be starting a new game, I think. We're
Oh,
taking a little bit of a break from Blueprints. We are going to be investigating the mystery of the case of the Golden Idol.
will this
Which is like
involve
kind
an
of
old
a little
friend of
mystery game.
ours?
No, it will not. It is a solo stream.
Okay. No, I meant, is it an Indiana Jones thing?
Okay. It is not an India. It is not. It actually, it is a.
It sounds like it.
It does seem like it is, but it is not an Indiana. It's probably Indiana Jones inspired. I don't know too much about it.
Okay.
But a lot of people talked it up when it came out, and it's like a puzzle game, but it does not involve Indiana Jones.
Okay.
It's yeah. So I figured that'll be the next one.
Well,
the next stream. Yep.
I'm excited. You're doing Outer Wilds with John, who's great. We got to get on this show, by the way. So there's always something great happening. Definitely hit that follow button over at twitch.tv/Tomorrow's Canceled Pod. Of course, listen to the show itself. Tomorrow's Canceled, wherever you get your podcast. New episode just came out this week, and the boys are back at it. It's a great listen. Make sure you put that in your podcast feed ASAP, because it's a great one.
Talked about marathon, extraction shooters, and tick milk.
Did you talk about Dream Daddy?
We did not mention Dream Daddy, but we will. We certainly will next time.
You give your review.
Dream Daddy is going to take over my life, I feel like, pretty soon.
Does this mean I'm like a hardcore gamer now because I've played and beaten Dream Daddy? Can I fit in with the other gamer guys?
Yes. I think undoubtedly. Well, you have something you could put on your Game of the Year talk.
Hey,
When we do Game of the Year at the end of the year, you could talk about Dream Daddy.
I would love to come on the show just to talk about my like Steam achievements, because they've got to be horrible, because I've played the stupidest mix of games. They've got to be insane. So someday I'm going to track that down.
That's going to be a sweeps. That'll be a sweeps week episode for sure.
Because I've definitely I've played some garbage. So anywho,
there are times when the well runs dry. That would be a very welcome topic.
That would be one you'd be willing to see.
The
Overcooked, Rocket League, Balatro, Chrono Trigger, Headful Boyfriend. It's mostly stuff we did for the show.
Wow.
Jackbox.
I remember we did all those games and never finished them.
Well, I think we technically finished Headful Boyfriend. We didn't play it completely, but we did beat the narrative.
No, we got one of the endings. Yeah.
Someday. All right. Well, thanks everybody out there for joining us, but we're at the end of this. So on behalf of Matt, I'm Sean. We appreciate you being here. We're going to see you next time for another great March Matt-ness edition of Up for Debate.